Hi everyone, this is the homework classwork video recording for IM2 day 6 of unit 9. So this first card was just a quick check-in as to how you're doing. The second card, General Sherman is a giant sequoia tree located in the giant forest of Sequoia National Park in Tulare County, California. Its circumference at ground is 103 feet. What is its radius? Okay, so we know that we're given circumference and we're looking for radius. So we're looking for radius, so we want to find the equation that deals with circumference and radius. That's going to be circumference is 2 times pi r. Okay, and we are looking for r. Pi is just a number and 2 is just a number, so we need to get rid of this 2 and pi. So how do I do that? I am going to divide both sides by 2 pi. So the equivalent equation to this is that r is equal to the 2 and 2 cancels out and pi cancels out. R is left on the right hand side is c over 2 pi and circumference is 103. So you're dividing by 2 times 3.14. Which when I use the calculator leaves me with 16.4 feet. Moving on, what is the area of the purple shadow? Feel free to sketch any dashed line to help you explore strategies and explain. Okay, so what I showed you during class, what you can do is you can break this into 3 different triangles. And there's one here, and there's one here, and there's another one right there. The reason I am doing this is, as it is, you cannot figure out the area. It's a complex shape. Okay, it's not a regular shape, but you can figure out the area of each of the triangle. You can figure out the area of the blue triangle, the orange pink triangle, and the green, and then you can add that all up. Okay, so, and you get to explain that. Then you move on to the next card, and it gives you the clue again. All right, so notice that this is my triangle 1, then another triangle 2, and the third triangle here. What is the area for this triangle right here? Okay, so I know that it's going to be 1 times 3 times height. Okay, so the area of this triangle is half times base times height. So it's going to be half times base is 1 times height is 3. So which is 1.5. What about this area? Okay, this area is half times what is base? It's just 1. What is the height? Is also 1, which is 0.5 units squared. What about this triangle? It's going to be half times base is 1 unit, height is 2 units. So that's going to be 1 unit squared. So we are adding 1.5 plus 0.5 plus 1. That should leaves me with total area is going to be 3 unit squared. Okay. Moving on. What's the area of the ice cream cone? Okay, feel free to sketch any dashed line to help you explore strategies. What you can, hopefully you'll be able to see that this is made up by a triangle that looks like this. This is a bottom triangle here that we know how to calculate the area of. And also we have a half a circle here. This is half a circle. And we know how to calculate area of a whole circle, so you should be able to calculate the area of half a circle. So then let's calculate the area. Okay, so area of a half a circle is going to be half of a whole circle. What is the area of a whole circle? It's going to be pi r squared. What is radius in this case? Okay, we're looking at this. How wide is the cone here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 units. That means the radius is 3 here and a 3 there. So the radius is 3 squared, 3. So it's going to be 3 squared times half, which is 4.5. So this is going to be 4.5 pi units squared. What about this triangle? Okay, so we know that the base of the triangle is 6. What about the height of the triangle? What is this height of the triangle? We know this is, if I count the squares, there are 7 squares, so it's 7. So the area of this triangle part is going to be half times base, which is 6, times height, which is 7. So it's like 3 times 7, that's going to be 21 units square. Okay, so then the total area is going to be 4.5 pi, and if I multiply 4.5 times 3.14, I get 14.1, and I'm going to add that to 21, so the total area, the final area, is going to be 14.1 plus 21, and that leaves us with 35.1 units squared. What about this? Okay, can you break this shape into shapes that you know how to calculate the area? Well, hopefully you're going to be able to see that I can break this up into a big rectangle. We know how to calculate the area of a rectangle. The green rectangle here. And also, but we are missing this little triangle wedge, aren't we? Okay, and we know how to calculate the triangle as well, area of a triangle. So let's get on to that. So let's calculate the area of the big rectangle. So area is going to be base times height for this rectangle is going to be 32 times 20. That's going to be 640 centimeters squared. Now let's figure out the area of this little triangle. Okay, so area of the triangle is going to be 5 is the base of the triangle, so it's going to be half times 5 times, we need to figure out this length. What is this length? Well, we know this length is 32, and we have 9 centimeters here, 9 centimeters here. So it's going to be 32 minus 9, or 32 minus 18, which is 14. So I know that this length is 14, so it's going to be half times 5 times 14. And that's going to be 35 centimeters squared. So now to figure out the area of this complicated sort of shape, we know that this area is going to be the area of the triangle or the rectangle, which was 640 minus 35, and that should be 615 centimeter squared. Alright, so now this time we are told that while Earth's orbit path around the Sun is slightly elliptical, it can be approximated by a circle with a radius of 93 million miles. Okay, so we are given the radius. How far does Earth travel in one orbit around the Sun? Okay, so we are asked, so we know the radius. Okay, so if this is my Sun, and this is my Earth, and we're told that the radius from here to there is 93 million miles. So we are being asked, what are we being asked first? We're looking for the circumference. How far does the Earth travel? We're being asked to find the circumference. And the circumference formula is 2 times pi times r. So you're just multiplying 2 times this number times pi. And when you do that, 3.14 times 2 times 9300000, and you get 58404000. Okay, so and then I submit this. Then I am going to be asked approximately how fast is the Earth traveling in its orbit in space. Calculate your answer in 1 mile per hour. Okay, so this is the number of miles it is traveling in 1 year. Remember, it takes a whole year for the Earth to rotate around the sun. So now to figure out miles per hour, we need to divide this number by 365 to figure out how much you are traveling in 1 day. And since in a day there are 24 hours, you divide that number by 24 hours again, and you get 6667 approximately 66671 miles per hour. Okay, so this is going to be my value. Okay, so and this is correct. Okay, then let's move on to the next problem. Okay, we're being asked what is the blue area. It's the shaded area. How do we figure this out? I'm going to do it on the next card. Well, hopefully you'll be able to see that we have two different circles here. We have big circle. We have this big circle. And do we know how to figure out the area of the big circle? The big circle has a diameter of 20, so the area of this circle is going to be pi times r is 10. So this big circle has the radius of 10 units. So it's going to be 10 squared, which is 100 pi unit squared. Okay. What about the little circles that we have? Okay. What's the one area of one circle? Area is going to be pi times radius. Radius in this case is, this is 20 here. So that means half of that is going to be, I'm sorry, this is 10 units here. So half of that is going to be 5. So the radius for the little circle is 5. So now we know that this is going to be 5 squared. Pi times 5 squared, which is 25 pi. So I know that this is 25 pi and this is 25 pi. And the shaded area really is this big circle, take away the two little circles. And so this is 25 pi, and this is 100 pi. So that's taking away 50 pi. So how many pi's are you left with? You are left with 100 minus 50 is 50 pi unit squared. So I am going to write 50 pi right there. Okay, then let's move on to the next card. Area of the polygon. Okay, let me give you clues first and see if you can figure out. Okay, this area, this funny looking area can be broken up into this big rectangle. We know how to calculate the area of the rectangle. Then take away the area of the two smaller rectangles. That's what is making up this shape. Okay, see if you can figure it out. I'll continue in the next homework recording.